Hello everyone. How are you? My name is Danny. Welcome to Danny's Corner. Today I want to talk about something that I've talked about before, and it's a sleep disorder. It's called non-24 sleep-wake disorder, I think it's called. Anyway, so as I said on that first video, I think I have it, and I haven't slept at all. So today I got up at about 5:30 in the middle of me um, waking up and going to sleep. I really haven't had much sleep, as I often have problems. The difference is that yesterday evening I went for my sleep study, and I took a nap beforehand, and I really didn't want to do that because I wanted to sleep as much as I could during the sleep study. But I just wasn't able to stay up that long. I had been up since 7 yesterday and didn't get some sort of a nap until 5, a little bit after 5 p.m. yesterday. And I woke up, it was about 7:40ish, something like that, and I just had to get ready and go to the sleep study. I waited about 2.5 hours maybe to for them to put the wires and whatever. And so this is just my experience. So I've had to sleep before at some strange place as a hospital, and the rooms are actually pretty nice compared to your standard room. Um, I remember the first time it was for it was in a sleep study. It was just to see the brain activity and whatnot. And, so I remember that I did had to get up at least twice during the evening and have somebody help me to the bathroom, because in that first room, this was months ago, the bathrooms were actually down the hallway, and there was a code that had to be punched in. And this is one of the problems that we have as blind individuals, is that if we don't know the layout of the building beforehand, we need somebody to help us. And in my case, there isn't anybody readily available to be like, oh, could you please stay with me during the night? You actually can do that. But in my case, there wasn't. And, well, that was that. But this time around, I did have a private bathroom. And I did try to go to sleep. There were times where did, I managed to go to sleep only for a bit. And so that's why I haven't had quality sleep. As I said, it's not the first time. That's been going on for years. And one of the interesting things that I found is that it seems, from what I've been able to gather just from my own self awareness, so nobody had to tell me this, I knew that I have some sort of apneas going on. And I got this confirmed by the technician, but that's about it. Um, the other thing is that, again, I pretty much woke up to use the bathroom twice, which is something that happens when you have a sleep disorder. Um, you know that you have not had a restful sleep if you wake up more than 2 times to use the bathroom. And again, I have researched this, so that's how I know. So yeah, today, as I said before, I got up at about 5:30, and I had just gone to bed after using the bathroom about an hour before that, trying to get some at least a little bit of more sleep before I had to get up for good, and I wasn't able to. Time went actually quick. So I've been up ever since 5:30. At the time that I'm recording this, it's about a little bit past 8. I went to have some breakfast, get a shower, take a shower because the type of paste that they use to connect the electrodes and other things, it's really sticky. And if you leave it there for too long, it becomes harder to wash away. And I know this because the previous study that I was having a few months ago, I actually had to stay in this room like setting for 3 days. And trust me, it was much harder to get that stuff out of your hair, out of my hair. So this time it was a bit more easier. And since I'm blind, I'm going to have to get some confirmation if I have any left or not. But yeah, yesterday was a long day. Today, it's pretty much going to be a long day too. I have some things to do, and I'm not going to be home until 4 in the afternoon. So just imagine a 12-hour plus day. And I know that if I'm going to take a nap today, the same thing will happen when I go to bed later on tonight. I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. So the plan is to stay awake as long as I can until 10 p.m. reaches, which again, that's my schedule. I always like keeping a schedule, although I'm not able to sleep well, so my brain can have some sort of order, can get used to, okay, you go to sleep at 10, you awake at 6. I may not have slept throughout the night. I may have, but, that's the thing. So I've been able to keep that for many years. And I'm not saying that I always wake up feeling refreshed or rejuvenated or whatnot, but at least I'm already imposed. I've already imposed myself to do that, keep a schedule, and make sure that I follow it. So this is not going to be the exception. I hope I can keep it last that long without sleeping until 10. And knowing myself, I know that I'm going to get really tired at about, I would say, 11, 12, which is around the time that I get tired and want to go to sleep. And it's a task. It's a monumental task. I've just, had some breakfast. I'm probably going to have something to drink, coffee or something, some caffeine to keep me awake. And we'll find out what the results show in a few days when they call me again to do a follow-up. And I wanted to make this video because I don't think I've told you guys before, but I am a mentor for medical students. And this is why I'm making this video, because it's not only to help them or any other person who might have this problem, but it's mainly to help medical students so they're able to know not only what a sighted a sighted person usually get this sleep disorder or whatnot, but what is it like for a blind person to have a sleep disorder? What changes do they go through? What do they experience? And as I said on that first video, that was what's 24 sleep/wake disorder. It's a real thing, and it happens more to blind people than to sighted folks. Yes, there are sighted people that have the same disorder, which again affects their circadian rhythm. And this is just a follow up to that video. I do have a second part, which I'm going to post later on today as well. And so stay tuned for that. Uh, Thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much for subscribing. Share this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment. Any questions that you may have, any suggestions for future videos, I will keep them in mind and obviously do them when I have a chance. Because of my different disabilities, including this one, which is the sleep disorder that I have to take it easy and make sure to pre-record videos when I'm actually feeling okay. If you're able to see this video, which I know that the majority of you are, you may see sometimes that I even have bags under my eyes because I have not had a good night's sleep. And this happens more often than not. And so if you do see that, please forgive me. It's just, I've been living with this for so long that it's become a part of my life. It's become a routine. And yes, it does affect you in all sorts of ways. So please be safe. Make sure that you are able to get a good night's rest. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.